pause. Have you ever felt the weight of the world settle upon your shoulders? Not a fleeting pressure, but a deep, abiding burden that seems determined to keep you pinned beneath its immensity? Have you looked up at the horizon, at the vast expanse of possibilities, and felt utterly, inexplicably stuck? It's a feeling we all know intimately. The sensation of being submerged, of fighting against an undertow that threatens to drag us down into the darkness. It's the feeling of life in its rawest, most unvarnished form. And in that feeling, in that very struggle, lies the seed of something extraordinary: resilience. Resilience isn't here but never falling. It's not about some unattainable state of perpetual happiness or unwavering strength. That is a myth, a fairy tale. No. Resilience is about what happens asterisk after asterisk the fall. It is about the capacity within us to gather the scattered pieces of ourselves, to examine them, to understand them, and to slowly, deliberately begin to rebuild. Think of a tree weathering a storm. The wind howls, the rain lashes, and the branches sway violently. Some branches may break, leaves may be torn away, but the tree, rooted deep in the earth, endures. It bends, but it doesn't break. And when the storm passes, it stands taller, stronger, more resilient than before. We are those trees. We are capable of enduring so much more than we often give ourselves credit for. The challenges we face, the setbacks we experience, the moments of profound disappointment, these are not signs of weakness, but opportunities for growth. They are the raw materials from which we forge our resilience. But resilience isn't a passive quality. It's not something that simply happens to us. It's something we cultivate, something we nurture, something we actively choose. It requires conscious effort, unwavering self-belief, and a willingness to confront our fears and vulnerabilities. First step towards cultivating resilience is self-awareness. We must understand our own inner landscape, the strengths and weaknesses that shape our responses to adversity. We need to identify the patterns of thought and behavior that hold us back and learn to replace them with more empowering ones. Ask yourself, what are my triggers? What situations tend to throw me off balance? What limiting beliefs am I holding on to? What stories am I telling myself about my capabilities? Honest self-reflection can be painful, but it is essential. It is the foundation upon which we build our resilience. Without it, we are simply reacting to life rather than consciously shaping it. Once we have a clearer understanding of ourselves, we can begin to develop strategies for coping with adversity. This might involve setting realistic goals, breaking down large tasks into smaller, more manageable steps, and celebrating our progress along the way. It might involve seeking support from others, whether it's a trusted friend, a family member, or a professional. And perhaps most importantly, it involves practicing self-compassion. Be kind to yourself. Treat yourself with the same understanding and empathy you would offer to a friend who is struggling. Acknowledge your pain, validate your emotions, and remind yourself that you are doing the best you can. The path to resilience is not always easy. There will be days when you feel overwhelmed, when you doubt your ability to overcome your challenges. There will be moments when you want to give up. But it is in those moments, in those very darkest of times, that your resilience is truly tested. Remember the tree in the storm. Even when its branches are bending almost to the breaking point, it holds fast to its roots. It trusts in its inherent strength, in its ability to weather the storm. You too have that inherent strength. You too have the capacity to endure. You just need to tap into it. You need to believe in yourself, even when no one else does. You need to hold on to hope, even when it feels like everything is falling apart. Don't mistake resilience for a lack of feeling. It is not about becoming emotionless or stoic. It is about acknowledging our emotions, processing them, and allowing them to inform our actions rather than controlling them. It is about learning to navigate the complexities of life with grace, compassion, and unwavering determination. Consider the idea of impermanence. Nothing stays the same. The good times will eventually pass, but so too will the bad times. This understanding can help us to detach ourselves from our suffering, to recognize that even the most difficult experiences are temporary. And in that impermanence, there is opportunity. Opportunity to learn. Opportunity to grow. Opportunity to become stronger, more resilient versions of ourselves. Each challenge we overcome, each obstacle we surmount adds another layer to our resilience, making us better equipped to face whatever life throws our way. So, how do you take control? How do you actively choose resilience? Start small. Pick one area of your life where you feel stuck or overwhelmed. Identify one small actionable step you can take to move forward. It might be as simple as making a phone call, sending an email, or spending 15 minutes working on a project. And then do it. Don't wait for the perfect moment. Don't wait until you feel ready. Just do it. And celebrate that small victory. Acknowledge your progress. Give yourself credit for taking action. The power is within you. You have the strength to overcome any challenge. You have the resilience to bounce back from any setback. You have the capacity to create a life filled with purpose, meaning, and joy. Stop waiting for life to happen to you. Start creating a life you want. Stop building your resilience, one small step at a time. Embrace the challenges. Learn from your mistakes and never ever give up on yourself. The world needs your strength. It needs your resilience. It needs your unique gifts and talents. Don't let fear or doubt hold you back. Step into your power and begin to create the life you are meant to live. Go forward. Be resilient. Be you.